Hi. Thank you for interesting in GLAC Biotech and Totipro postbiotics. I'm pleased to briefly introduce GLAC Biotech and help you go through the details of Totipro series. GLAC Biotech is a science-driven probiotics and postbiotics company based in Taiwan. While we primarily serve the nutraceutical and food sectors, our core expertise lies in the development, manufacturing, and commercialization of advanced probiotic and postbiotic applications. Over the past 16 years, we've supported clients in more than 18 countries, backed by a dedicated team of over 300 employees. What truly sets us apart is our robust R&D capability. With 36 researchers accounting for nearly 20% of our workforce, we ensure continuous innovation and scientific support for our partners. Our manufacturing facilities are fully compliant with international GMP and quality certifications, such as NSF GMP, Taiwan FDA GMP, ISO, HACCP, FSSC, and Halal. Today, we are pleased to introduce you to Totipro postbiotics series, including PE0401 for gut health and PE0301 for oral care. So let's start with Totipro PE0401. Totipro is postbiotics that deliver beneficial metabolites directly to your gut. It is a probiotic fermentate found in dozens of dietary supplements and functional foods and beverages. It's one-of-a-kind ingredient comprised of a unique fingerprint of metabolites including peptide, lactic acid, proteins, minerals, amino acids, polysaccharides, fiber, and other nutrients. In other words, it acts like a multivitamin for your gut and general health. Totipro is the winner of the 2023 NutriIngredients Asia Awards in Microbiome Modulation, which suggests Totipro can help increase the population of good bacteria. Here is the market survey about postbiotics in 2019, suggesting the global attention to pre, and postbiotics through social media has increased while comparing to 2018. Especially, the attention to postbiotics has nearly doubled. Also, the quantity of studies about postbiotics has rapidly climbed in the past few years, suggesting postbiotics is a trend now in functional food application. The postbiotics market is experiencing significant growth, driven by increasing consumer awareness of gut health and the demand for natural health solutions. The market size of postbiotic supplements was valued at 11 million in 2023 and is projected to reach 30 million by 2032, growing at a CAGR of 11% during the forecast period. So, what are postbiotics? Postbiotics are probiotic fermented metabolites. When probiotics feed on certain types of fiber molecules in order to thrive, they leave behind metabolites that are collectively called postbiotics, which in turn helps to regulate the composition of the microbiome. Several different terms have been used over the years to refer to some form of inactivated or killed microorganisms in the research literature, according to a search of the literature found on PubMed for the period January 1, 2000 to January 21, 2021. During the past 5 years, postbiotics has emerged as the most common of these terms. This is the definition of postbiotics defined by ISAP, suggesting postbiotics may contain inanimate microbial cells, fragments, and with or without metabolites. Totipro is proven to contain inanimate microbial cells and metabolites representing on specification and COA, suggesting Totipro is complied with the definition of postbiotics defined by ISAP. This is the relationship between prebiotics, probiotics, postbiotics. When probiotics feed on certain types of fiber molecules in order to thrive, they leave behind metabolites that are collectively called postbiotics. Postbiotics can help produce short-chain fatty acids, which are among the most important products of the gut microbiota. They affect a range of physiological processes including energy utilization, communication between human and microbial cells, and control of acid levels in the colon. These effects have consequences on the composition of the gut microbiome and general colon health. Most of the beneficial activities of bacteria are associated to their metabolites, which is postbiotics. As we know, the applications of probiotics in the history has been a century. Scientists are realizing that it might not only be the probiotics themselves that help our gut, but the molecules that they secrete, the postbiotics, that are actually of benefit to us as well, because main healthy function are originally from probiotic metabolites. The advantages of Totipro include: it's heat stable and can be stored at room temperature, comparing to probiotics. It can be food/beverage ingredients or additives. Totipro provides wider applicability in terms of the development of different formats of products as well as a longer shelf life. It's full of nutrient and act like a multivitamin. It's friendly for storage. It has longer shelf life and more stable than probiotics. This is the direct mechanism and comprehensive effect of postbiotics. Postbiotics from the metabolic activity of a live bacteria capable of providing health benefits through a direct mechanism, including stimulating immune cells to reduce inflammation and inhibiting pathogens. As a result, you can see, in terms of the overall impact of postbiotics, it is broken into local effect and systemic effect. Once entering human body, postbiotics can stimulate the immune cells to reduce inflammation and inhibit pathogens. When it comes to systemic part, the organs/tissues will be affected. You can see that it could be antioxidants, hypocholesterolemia, and so on. The effect of postbiotics can be comprehensively and entirely. So, basically, the two major mechanisms of postbiotics are stimulating the immune cells to reduce inflammation and inhibiting pathogens. This is the evolution of probiotics. At the first beginning, we have probiotics to help absorb nutrients, and then prebiotics join the club to assist probiotic growth. Probiotic 3.0 combines probiotics plus prebiotics plus nutrients together to support probiotics and strengthen absorption of nutrients. Now, we use probiotics and postbiotics as symbiotics to directly benefit human body. The major difference between probiotics and postbiotics is postbiotics can benefit to us through a direct mechanism. But probiotics may need to take 4 to 6 hours to get fermented and start to function. Some of our customers combines probiotics and postbiotics as symbiotics, which can extend the efficacy of their dietary supplement. As postbiotics can directly be absorbed by our body in a short time, which can fill the time gap while we are waiting for probiotics starting to function. This is a general production process of Totipro. Before fermentation, we put highly concentrated nutrients in the tank to make our 4 probiotic strains proliferate in the shortest time, and that's why our postbiotics contain lots of nutrients, according to our analysis report. A probiotic strain is added to the media in a huge tank for 48 hours of fermentation. The strain multiplies in the nutritious and warm ingredient bath until it reaches the desired CFU count. During this process, metabolites, aka supernatants, are also formed, which is the byproduct of the bacteria's metabolism of the nutrients. Centrifuge for separating supernatant and pure probiotics. Then we use a proprietary and gentle heating process that makes the residues of probiotics in the supernatant no longer active, and captures metabolites created during fermentation. In the final production step, the whole fermentation broth is gently spray-dried to a powder form, which is easier to be transported and stored. So, through this production process, you can understand that Totipro is truly complied with the definition of postbiotics with inanimate microbial cells and metabolites. Totipro PE0401 is a nutrient-rich postbiotic ingredient designed to support overall wellness through a powerful combination of natural prebiotics, essential nutrients, and functional bioactives. It contains high levels of polysaccharides, beta-glucan, isomalto-oligosaccharides, and dietary fiber to improve gut health, immunity, and metabolic balance. With low fat, quality whey protein, and a full spectrum of amino acids, including all 8 essential ones, it delivers complete nutritional support. Additionally, Totipro offers antioxidant activity, SOD-like, GABA for stress relief, hyaluronate for skin and joint health, and essential vitamins and minerals, making it a highly versatile and valuable ingredient for functional food and supplement applications. You may know, oligosaccharides is a type of prebiotics, so we use it as a benchmark to compare if postbiotics can help probiotics growth the same. You can see no matter it's 0.1% Totipro, or 1% Totipro co-cultured with probiotics for 6 hours, they all can help probiotics growth, suggesting one of the reasons that Totipro PE0401 received 2023 NutriIngredients Asia Awards in microbiome modulation. Another selling point of Totipro PE0401 is that it contains multiple digestive enzymes, helping modulate digestive system, break down starch and protein, relieve bloating. As you know, enzyme helps gastrointestinal system absorb starch, carbohydrate, and protein. In this test, we incubate different pathogens to test their survival rate with 2% and 4% of Totipro. As you can see, it has excellent inhibitory effect on pathogens and even antibiotics-resistant pathogens. And this study clearly suggests the direct mechanism that postbiotics can inhibit pathogens. So, we believe Totipro could be the natural antibiotics. We incubated Helicobacter pylori with 1% Totipro to analyze the survival rate of Helicobacter pylori, and found out Totipro postbiotics can inhibit against Helicobacter pylori no matter in urease activity and survival rate. Totipro can stimulate PBMC, the major cells in the human body immunity, to generate TGF-beta and IL-10 which can support immune system and reduce inflammation. And this study clearly suggests that Totipro can help stimulate the immune cells to reduce inflammation. In this published animal study, no matter it's 0.2%, 0.1% of Totipro, or combined with probiotics, it can help piglets to relieve diarrhea. According to our published study, the supplementation of Totipro PE0401, mixed with probiotic blend, is the best solution to modulate gut microbiota and alleviate diarrhea sufficiently to weaning piglets. No matter giving Totipro PE0401 or probiotic blend respectively, or mixed together, we all got better feed conversion rates and less odor of feces. The composition of gut microbiota was modulated, and immune response was enhanced toward a better inhibition against pathogens. This study suggests Totipro could be animal feeds or pet food supplements. In this human clinical trial of bowel movement, we have 45 subjects in the test with dosages of 200 mg/day and 600 mg/day for 4 weeks. As you can see, Totipro significantly helps increase the frequency of bowel movement in the last week, no matter it's 200 mg or 600 mg. Besides, subjects felt improved on their gastrointestinal symptoms, including abdominal pain, flatulence, diarrhea, and constipation. Therefore, Totipro can help improve constipation and other digestive symptoms with only daily dose 200 to 600 mg. In addition, we used NGS fecal bacteria analysis and found out it can help increase the population of good bacteria, including Lactobacillus, Bifidobacterium, Akkermansia, and Lactococcus, also kill pathogens, like Enterococcus and Streptococcus, suggesting one of the reasons why Totipro PE0401 received 2023 NutriIngredients Asia Awards in microbiome modulation. You may wonder how to use Totipro during food and beverage production. Take candy and chocolate as an example. Postbiotics just need to be mixed with other ingredients and added into the stirring process before cooling and shaping. This is thermal analysis tests of Totipro. Firstly, we heat-treated Totipro with dry heating and hydrothermal treatment. Regarding the retention rate of lactic acid and amino acids after dry heating, PE0401 still maintains 96.6% of lactic acid after 20 minutes of dry heating at 110 degrees Celsius. Even heating to 160 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes, we still have 89.6% of lactic acid. pH almost stays the same in both tests. In terms of enzymes potency, as you know, enzymes are sensitive to temperature and are easily inactivated due to high temperature. However, enzymes potency can almost stay the same within 110 degrees Celsius. This is the paper list of Totipro. One of them is published on SCI Journal, suggesting the health function of 4 probiotic metabolites in the blend Totipro PE0401 in improving intestinal health via elevating anti-inflammation, antioxidation, epithelial tight junction gene expression, and promoting beneficial bacteria growth. This is the patent list in Taiwan, China, and USA, suggesting what health functions that Totipro can offer. So basically, these are what Totipro can benefit to our health, including assisting beneficial bacterial growth, could be antioxidant, increasing the frequency of defecation and bowel movement, inhibiting pathogens and melanin, modulating microbiome, promoting digestion, regulating immune system, and improving blood glucose, uric acid, and total cholesterol levels. The specification suggests Totipro PE0401 contains 4 probiotic metabolites from Lactobacillus salivarius, Bifidobacterium longum, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus plantarum. For storage conditions, can be stored at room temperature. Just avoid direct sunlight. Shelf life, 3 years. Efficacious daily dose, 200 to 600 mg. Common names on label: probiotic fermented metabolites, heat-killed probiotics, lactobacillus ferment extract, inactive. In the EU, EFSA has not yet provided an official definition. However, the safety of microbial strains used in food can be assessed through the QPS, Qualified Presumption of Safety, approach, which can also be applied to microorganisms used in the production of postbiotics. Thus, we are glad to inform you the probiotic strains that we use in Totipro PE0401 and PE0301 are all in the list of QPS. These are the food and beverage applications with Totipro, including supplement, lozenge, instant soup, whey protein, functional drink, and gummies. This is the drink in sachet from the US with Totipro. Capsule with Totipro in the US. Kombucha with Totipro in Australia. This is the drink in sachet from Malaysia. This is the powdered drink from Malaysia. Pet food in Malaysia with Totipro. Herbal ingredients with Totipro in capsule. So, next, we are pleased to introduce you Totipro PE0301 for oral care. Totipro PE0301 includes 3 probiotic metabolites to help inhibit oral pathogens, modulate oral microbiome, and strengthen oral immunity. In this 100-subject study, we collected postbiotics from these 3 strains to develop oral lozenges. Participants consumed 3 oral lozenges every day for 4 weeks. This study is for analyzing the populations of Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, total aerobic bacteria, and S mutants in the oral cavity with 100 subjects in total, broken into 4 groups, and postbiotics is one of them. As you can see, postbiotic lozenge significantly reduced the oral S mutants bioburden to 60%. The result indicated that administering postbiotic lozenges significantly decreased aerobic bacterial count to 98% at week 2 and to 104% at week 4. The measurement of the lactobacillus population in saliva samples revealed that the postbiotic oral lozenge significantly increased the lactobacillus population to 135% at week 2 and to 227% at week 4. The postbiotic lozenge significantly increased saliva IgA to 126% at week 2 and to 168% at week 4. Through the questionnaire taken by the subjects, we found out that PE0301 can not only take care of our oral care, but alleviate gastrointestinal discomfort and improve the occurrence of mouth sores and relieve dry mouth. Totipro PE0301 is clinically proven to not only enhance oral beneficial bacteria, but kill pathogens as well, especially on Prevotella and Selenomonas. As you may know, Prevotella is an oral pathogen that causes pathologies such as caries and periodontitis in humans, and Selenomonasis, an important periodontal pathogen associated with gingivitis and periodontitis. From this study, we can see Totipro PE0301 can help prevent from caries, gingivitis, and periodontitis. You may wonder if Totipro PE0301 can help improve bad breath. As we know, the cause of halitosis, bad breath, is quite a complex, including dry mouth, inflammation, gastroesophageal reflux, gum disease, tooth decay. And PE0301 is clinically proven to help inhibit oral pathogens, improve oral microbiome, strengthen oral immunity to reduce inflammation, improve dry mouth and gastroesophageal reflux, which means halitosis is not caused by any specific oral pathogen, but different causes, and Totipro postbiotics PE0301 can offer multiple solutions for halitosis. These are the patents for PE0301 in Taiwan, China, and USA. This is the patent suggests PE0301 can improve gastrointestinal condition, especially for Helicobacter pylori. Totipro PE0301 can be applied on lozenge, candy, chewing gum, jelly, toothpaste, mouthwash, oral spray, and tooth cleaning powder. This is the toothpaste with PE0301 in Vietnam. This is the lozenge with PE0301 in China. Thank you for your attention on this presentation. Should you have any further question, we will be glad to discuss with you. Have a wonderful day.